Welcome, everybody, to Pick Six with Jeff and Geno. Okay. Once again, don't know where this guy is. I don't know what's going on with this Geno. I don't know what he does. Okay. But maybe he jumps on, maybe he doesn't. If not, we got a whole bunch of picks for you. And there's always producer Adam with us, right, Adam?
Right. I'm here.
Yeah. So you got Adam, you got me. We're gonna have some fun here, and let's get it going. So let's see the picks for this week. Man, lot of movement in the NFL this past week with the trade deadline. So Adam, bring up that graphic of. Let's take a look at the games that we have. So we'll start with the Thursday night game. We have Atlanta. What am I drinking? We have Vegas, the Vegas Raiders. Okay, the still Geno Smith Las Vegas Raiders at Denver, who lost a heartbreaker last week against Arizona at home. I'm sorry, against Jacksonville. I am so sorry, folks. I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe it's the heroin. I'm not sure. But we have Denver at home at a 9.5 spread. Ooh, you know what? I kind of like Denver to cover this. Here's why: Vegas, they're making some changes. They traded away Jacoby Myers. Not that he's really made that much of a difference in their offense the last few weeks. They got Brock Bowers back. They'll still throw to Tucker. I could see the other tight end, Meyer, getting more involved in it. But their offensive line isn't good. It isn't good. They don't set up, break any holes for Austin Gentry. I like the Denver defense a lot. I think Denver's on a little bit of a roll. This is a chance for them to get a little separation still with the Chiefs. You're gonna the Chiefs lost a tough game against the Bills last week. I like Denver. I like the matchups too. They're not going to be able to run the ball, Vegas, and they don't have a real big receiving threat. Give me Denver. I'll take and I'll give the 9.5 points. Atlanta at Indianapolis. Man, is Atlanta the tale of Jekyll and Hyde teams sometimes? They'll play a great game one week, and then they'll just get their doors blown off against a team like Carolina, who's turned out to be pretty good. But Atlanta just does not show up for certain games. I know it. I think Indianapolis is pumped. They got Sauce Gardner this week. They're kind of healthy on defense. That offensive line opens up. You know what? To me, this is the easy one. This could be Adam. This could be a potential Jeff Lock of the week. Give me the Colts, and I'm giving 5.5. I like that.
Yep.
Then we have the New York Giants, the banged up New York Giants at Chicago. The Giants, disappointingly, at the trade deadline, did not make any moves. I thought they would get maybe some wide receiver help to help out Jackson Dart. They did nothing. I think that I thought maybe they try to move Dexter Lawrence if they could have gotten the kind of deal that the Jets got in getting rid of Quentin Williams. But it didn't never materialize. Giants at Chicago, 3.5 spread. I'm going another home favorite. Give me Chicago, 3.5 points. Could the Giants come? I mean, where are the weapons? I mean, you have Neighbors, you have Scatterboo. You get the feel-good vibes. Also, the Giants are down, I think, 2 offensive linemen. I just saw it today. So they may not play, banged up. Yeah, easy one here. Give me Chicago, and I'm giving Eminora. Yeah, Eminora, and I think the center.
Yeah. And who do
Yeah.
the Giants still have left? Wan'Dale Robinson, Theo Johnson. They don't really have.
This is the thing. You have Theo Johnson and you have Darius Slayton, right? Darius Slayton's a nice receiver, but you know what? He'll drop as many balls as he catches.
Yeah.
And you know, Chicago, I feel, is kind of like on a roll. They're really figuring out. Caleb Williams the last couple of weeks have played really good. I always thought that hire of Ben Johnson was the perfect match between coach and quarterback. It took a couple of weeks, as you can see, but he's played really, really good. And they also have they should have Swift, DeAndre Swift, coming back. I like Chicago. I think you're starting to see the Giants have always had a history of giving up big yardage to the tight end. And who did they wind up pick? Lovelady? Is that the guy named Colston Lovelady?
Colston Loveland.
Lovelady.
Loveland. Yeah.
I knew it was some type of porno name. Okay. Right. Yes. He's played very, very well lately. So now that's another weapon that Caleb Williams has to kind of have in his holster there. Yeah, give me Chicago. I'm very happy to lay 3.5. Buffalo at Miami. Miami, I thought would get rid of a couple more guys. They got rid of Jalen Williams. I thought there was a chance that they would have gotten rid of Micah Fitzpatrick and Bradley Chubb. That didn't materialize. Buffalo coming off of a big win against KC. Going into Miami, I don't see Miami backdoor covering here. There's no way I see Miami winning here. Give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo. I'll lay the 9.5. Minnesota. Baltimore at Minnesota. Minnesota is a home dog. Minnesota last week, Adam, you know what they did? They went into Detroit and they beat Detroit on the road. J.J. McCarthy, 3 touchdowns. Baltimore does have Lamar Jackson back, and they look good. And who they beat last week? Miami? Who cares? I don't know why Baltimore would be a 3.5 point favorite here. The defense, they made no defensive upgrades during the trade deadline. The defense is still terrible. You still run on this defense. You know what? I'm taking the first underdog of my picks. Give me Minnesota at home, getting 3.5 points. I like it. Cleveland at the now barren New York Jets. Little hope on the horizon here. It looks like Garrett Wilson is returned to practice. Good chance that he winds up playing on Sunday. Adam, did you see the trades that the Jets made?
Yeah, they got rid of Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams, right?
They did. Okay, but did you also see what they had gotten back? And the week before, they got rid of Michael Carter, and they're coming off of a bye. And so with the Michael Carter trade, they got a receiver. He was a second-round pick, I believe, out of Alabama. A guy with a lot of potential, but just blocked with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Jahan Dotson and the whole array of receivers over in Philly. Guy was never able to get onto the field. This might be a good opportunity. And the throw-in the Sauce Gardner trade was a guy – not last year, but the year before, was a high second round pick. I believe it was out of Texas A&M, if I'm not mistaken. A.D. Mitchell. A.D. Mitchell. Talented, very talented receiver. Probably known this year as the guy who got himself benched because he, just like all these guys, love to show about, drop the ball before you get into the end zone. So he found himself, buried there. So he was kind of thrown. I think a change of scenery helps this guy. Does it move the needle this week against Cleveland? Cleveland has a pretty stout defense. Who's I like the Jets offensive line, but do I see a rookie being able to handle Myles Garrett? I don't. Give me, if I had an option here, over under, I'm taking the under. Give me Cleveland plus. Give me Cleveland plus 1.5. The Jets do not deserve to be favored over anybody. Yeah. I would love to be wrong on this one. I really would, because I'm a diehard Jeff fan, but I'm also a realist. But you know what? Their offense. The offense. Give me. I'm overthinking this. Give me Cleveland and a 1.5 over the Jets. I think they'll win the game outright. New England at Tampa Bay. This is a really good game. Is there any team in the NFL right now hotter than New England? Is there any team in the NFL right now coached better than New England? And is there any quarterback in the NFL playing as good as Drake May? Man, holy smoke, as this guy emerged in his second year. I love everything that New England's doing, and I'm a New England hater. I am not a New England fan, being a Jet fan. And Tampa Bay, ex-Jet coach, Baker in the MVP conversation. This is a good matchup. You know what I'm going to do, Adam? Adam, know what I'm doing here?
What's that?
I'm not making this lock of the week, but I'm going to take New England. I take New England in the upset. I think New England wins on the road, and I'm getting 2.5 points. Give me New England over Tampa Bay. I'd like to hear what the fans have to say about this one. Am I crazy for taking this pick? I don't think so. New Orleans at Carolina. Man, Carolina. Did anyone last week see that coming? They go in to Green Bay and beat the Packers at home. No, I don't think anyone saw Carolina doing it. Carolina has been a pure home team. The only road win they had gotten this year prior was against the Jets, but everyone beats the Jets. New Orleans got rid of one of their top receivers. New Orleans playing a rookie quarterback. Carolina can get after you a little bit. You know what? Aside, they don't have any major superstar. Right, they have a Rico Dowell. They have McMillan, who's been a nice player for them. Even Bryce Young didn't put up big numbers, but he played solid. Didn't turn the ball over. You know what? Give me Carolina. I'll give 5.5. I feel a little queasy, a little iffy here, laying so many points because it's Carolina. Maybe they win this game with a field goal. But I don't know if I think Alvin Kamara, has he seen the end zone in weeks? I don't see offense. Give me. I keep doing it. Like I'm overthinking. Give me Carolina. And we're laying 5.5 against New Orleans. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Houston Texans. Jacksonville escaped Vegas. Did you see the end of that game, Adam? Game goes to overtime. Jacksonville goes down the field, scores. With the new rules, now the other team gets a chance to touch the ball. Okay? The Geno Smith-led Raiders go down the field and score. But now time is running out. So instead of going for a tie with the extra point, they go for the 2-point conversion. And they missed the 2-point conversion. So I think Jacksonville was very, very lucky to win a game on the road last week against Vegas. Do they still have that luck in Houston? I say nay. Okay. I like Houston giving a 1.5 a lot. I think Houston's starting to kind of come around a little bit. They're too well coached. They're too good on defense. Believe Stroud is starting the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, to see if he's starting.
That would be the only thing that concerns me. Is he starting the game?
That's what I'm. It sounds like he is. I'm just. I'm taking a look to see.
So if it's Stroud, I have no problem giving
Oh
him.
wait, he's not. He's not playing.
So it's going to be Davis Mills
It's gonna. Yep, Davis Mills. Davis Mills is playing.
taking it back. Give me Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville and a
Yeah, he
point and a
just
half.
4 hours ago he got ruled. Yeah, he will be out
Okay.
Sunday. Yep.
See, this is why I don't like doing the Jeff Lock of the week early. Okay, couple of weeks ago it burned me with the Lamar Jackson thing, and then I should have stuck to my original pick. Okay, I'm stupid. Yeah. So give me Jacksonville and a point and a half there. Arizona against Seattle. Did you watch Seattle on that Sunday night game?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Whew. Sam Darnold comes out of the gate 16 for 16.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns in the game. The Jets read that one right. The move was trade him for a 3rd round pick. Okay, draft Zach Wilson. I mean, that decision set that franchise back 10 years. What they should have done, Adam, if you go back into the annals or the annals, either one, whatever you want to call it, if you go back and look at what Jeffrey Paul said, I was on my soapbox and I kept saying, take Penny Sewell, protect Sam Darnold, get him a weapon. Okay, I think the guy is not his fault. And instead, they fall in love with Zach Wilson coming off of a COVID year, okay, and a great combine. Well, everyone looks good in the combine. Trey Lance looked great in the combine. Matt Trubisky looked great in the combine. The combine, you're going against air. Knew who would look good in the combine? Me. I would look good in a combine going against air. But you got to love the way Seattle's playing right now, man. They are clicking on all cylinders. But you know what? Who's not chopped liver, Adam? Arizona and Jacoby Brissett. Did you see what they did to Dallas? They dominated the Cowboys. And okay, I know that like Dallas has a crap defense, but Dallas has a heck of an offense. They have a top 5 offense. Now, how many touchdowns do you think they gave up to the Dallas offense, Adam? What?
Oh, let me see.
I know. I'm asking you. I mean, how many touchdowns do you think they get, the Arizona defense gave to the Dallas offense at home? One touchdown. This is a very intriguing game for me. You know what I'm doing here, Adam? I think it's a division game. I think Arizona keeps it close. Give me Arizona plus 7.5. What do you think about that?
Arizona plus 7.5.
Yes, I like that. Give me Arizona plus 7.5. Next game, because we're moving this along. Okay, people have things to do. They have places to go, but they want to get their football fix here. So, L.A. Rams at San Francisco, at the San Francisco 49ers. 3.5. San Francisco at home. San Francisco comes into Giants Day. MetLife last week beats up on the Giants. The Rams, what did they have a bye? I don't remember what the Rams did last week. I think they were on a bye. Were they on a bye? No. I'm sorry. No, they played didn't they play Thursday night? Did they play Thursday night?
I'm trying to remember now. Let's see.
Yeah, take a look. See, what did the Rams do last week? Yeah, you would think I would have this stuff right at my disposal, but with so much going on. By the way, who knows when this thing is going to come out? But if you're in Atlantic City on November 6th, come and see old Jeffrey Paul over at the Claridge. If you are going to be in Gettysburg, how about we give you a promo for coming down the road? Gettysburg, Church of Satire. Gettysburg, Hanover, Pennsylvania. On let's see what dates I'm going to be there. While Adam is looking up what LA did last week, I will be there December 5th and 6th. And do we know what the Rams did last week?
The Rams destroyed the Saints 34-10.
Okay, yeah, that's not much of an accomplishment there. I think a good team beats the Saints. Give me, you know what? Ooh, man, oh man, you know what? Give me the Rams. I think San Francisco was a little overrated. I think they are definitely hurt on defense a lot. Give me the Rams minus 3.5. I just picked up Stafford on 2 of my fantasy teams this week too, because Patrick Mahomes is on a bye, who did nothing for me last week. That bitch make me no money. Detroit at Washington, man. I can't figure out Detroit. How the hell do you lose to Minnesota at home and Washington having to play Marcus Mariota again? Marcus Mariota hasn't played bad, but he's not Jalen Daniels. Thing is, Washington is not getting their running game going. They're still without Terry McLaurin. But they're playing at home, and I think Detroit goes in there, and I think they rout them. I think Washington's season's over. They're just too hurt. Give me Detroit, and I'm laying 8.5. You think that's too much to lay at them?
No, I think no. I mean, I think I agree with you, especially with Mariota starting.
They just don't have enough.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
their defense is just awful.
The one thing that Washington and Detroit can do decently still is they can stop the run. Well, Washington doesn't have a running game. They're going to throw the ball. The number one receiver right now is Deebo Samuel. I mean, Deebo's okay, but I mean, I just see Detroit with this pass rush making life miserable for Mariota. Give me Detroit. I don't think they're playing 2 clunkers in a row. Give me Detroit. I know 8.5 seems like a lot of points to lay, but I think they win this one by double digits. Pittsburgh at the Chargers. And this is where we could benefit from our old pal Geno. Okay? I hear him calling me, and he's saying, take the Chargers. Take the Chargers. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh. Okay? And here's the reason why I'm taking Pittsburgh. Joe Alt out for the season. And Pittsburgh always finds a way to win these games. These games they have no business being in. Plus, I'm getting 3.5, even if it's close. I'll take Pittsburgh. I know what this is, Adam. This is what you call a spite pick.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. This is a spite pick. I am taking Pittsburgh over the Chargers, but I still like Pittsburgh. I like that I'm getting 3.5 points here. Yeah. And then pretty good Monday night game. I gotta tell you. Philly against the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay lost 16-13 last week at home to Carolina. Philly has been loading up on names. I don't know how great these pickups are. They got what's his name, Jalen Phillips from Miami. They picked up Michael Carter from the Jets. They picked up another player. Philly against Green Bay. Adam.
Yep.
You ready to check me into a mental institution?
Yep. I think I know who you're picking.
Yeah. It's not Philadelphia. I think I'm going to take Green Bay. I think I'm giving 2.5 points. I'm going to take Green Bay. Yeah. I think Green Bay has to come back and win this game. Oh man, everything tells me to take Philadelphia. It looks like they want you to take Philadelphia. Philadelphia is getting 2.5 points on the road against Green Bay, but I am going to take the Packers and give the 2.5. So those are our picks. And if you were to look and say you have a lock, your best bet, what would you say out of these games looks the best to you?
Which one looks the best? I think it might be the same one you picked, going with Chicago. That was your lock, right? Chicago?
Chicago's to me looks pretty good. I mean, I'm giving up 3.5 points at home, and I mean, I hate to keep going against New York teams, but I also think Cleveland getting a point and a half. I I cannot believe the Jets are a favorite to anyone. So yeah, I'm my two locks right now probably are against the two New York teams. I like Chicago at home, and I like Cleveland on the road.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Carolina 5.5 and against New Orleans.
Against New
Pretty
Orleans,
good.
yeah, and it's not Spencer Rattler. They say they'll take their growing pains with the rookie quarterback Tyler Shaw. So yeah, and I'm sure I'm butchering these names, but that's what I do. I'm from Staten Island. Okay, so yeah, so give me, yeah, so I think those could probably be our three locks. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Let us know. Call me names. I don't care. But just keep listening and subscribing. And until next week, maybe we'll have Geno. Maybe we won't have Geno, but we still have Adam, and we still have our graphics, and we still got this crazy background in here. I'll change that coming up soon. And until next week, guys, we'll see you on Pick 6.